Welcome back, SethBling here, and I'm back on the MindCrack server. Today, I am going to be breeding horses. That's my goal. 1.7.2 was released and the server was updated to that, and as of the time of recording, we aren't really exploring yet because basically everybody on the MindCrack server is on one big island, and we decided not to go outside of the island until we updated to 1.7.2. or 1.7, you know, with the terrain generation changes, so that we wouldn't mess up the terrain. And so we're not quite ready to go out exploring because basically Good is gonna crop off the basically all the land outside of the island so that it's all, we can make sure that it's all fresh terrain, and that people are like, that were branch mining didn't accidentally explore some terrain and then make all these crappy borders between everything. Anyway, so pretty soon here I'm going to want to do some exploring. Probably by the time this video is released, people will have already started exploring out there, but having a fast horse and a nice horse is going to be really helpful for that. So what I've got here is two horses that I randomly picked out from, there's a horse breeding farm near spawn. I think it's below the controllers, but I'm not 100% sure. So I've got two random horses, and I've built some stuff here to help me test out how good the horses are. So I've got saddles on these guys. You can see their health, you know, right there. I think this guy has 10 health, 10 hearts. This guy looks like he has 11. So health is one of the things that I'm looking for. That's probably my second most important trait. The first most important is just speed. So I've set up a little I don't know what to call it, speedometer, I don't know, but basically it measures the speed of the horse. So if I run across these two pressure plates, you'll see I'm kind of racing against this light, and so I've got the speed effect from my beacon. So basically, let me go grab a horse and we'll try it out. Basically, the minimum setting, or in order to register, the horse has to be faster than me sprinting with speed 1, which I think is a pretty reasonable requirement. So I've just picked two random horses, so they might not have good traits or anything, but I'm going to be trying to breed better and better horses. Okay, so let's try this out. All I have to do is just run down this line. You can kind of see I'm racing against the light. Okay, so we got to the end. It's on the second light over here. I've labeled each light with a color of wool, so this one is lime green. That's the second worst. I guess third worst. If you didn't even register, that'd be the worst. But lime green is the second worst possible result on this. So this is a pretty slow horse. And then I've got a little jump course here. These start out at 3 blocks and increment by 1/2. So basically the idea is you just keep trying until you get a full strength jump. That one wasn't quite full strength, but I made it over anyway. Same there. Let's see. Yeah, that was definitely full strength, and I couldn't quite make it over. So, so if I look down, I have color coding on these as well. So that one was light blue. They're the same sort of color coding. It's kind of, I used the same order as I used in my sheep farm over here. So green is the worst, then lime green, then light blue is the third worst. So, and yeah, I think if it can't jump over a 3 tall barrier. That means the jump boost is bad, or the jumping height. So that's that guy. Let's measure the other guy. And so he's got 10 hearts, second worst. This guy's not very good, but I basically decided I just wanted to start with 2 bad horses and breed them until I got some good horses. So all right, let's try this guy out. This guy's a bit faster. Oh, got a bit of lag there. That might affect the results. In fact, no, it didn't. Okay. This is the same result I've been getting. He's on the 6th setting. 6th setting. Purple over there. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure this is calibrated well. Like, I don't think it's possible to get the best setting way over there on white. But, so I might have to retune it as I'm doing this. But it seems to work pretty well. This guy is definitely a lot faster than the other guy. And he gets the 5th setting. I don't think this guy is super fast as far as horses go, but I don't really have a lot of experience riding horses. I've never really played around with them. I've never bred horses at all. Like, I've never had horses breed, so this will be a new experience for me. Let's test his jump height. So let's see, he's able to make 3, 3.5, and not quite 4. So so lime green. He's a little bit worse at jumping than my other guy over there. So I've got these holding cells. Basically, horses won't walk up a block and a half by default. They'll walk up 1 block, but not a block and a half. So I just have to jump to get them in or out, and then I used the 2 different types of fences so that I can just walk in and out. So that if, say, I got on a horse and then it drops me off inside one of the cells, I can just walk right out, and that's convenient. But they're not going to be able to walk between that gap here. So, all right, let's try this out. I've never bred horses before. I hear you need golden carrots. Kind of surprised me, actually. That, I mean, that's 2 bars of gold per breeding. So let's see. We've got 2 horses in love mode. I might actually. I feel like I might have to break down the barrier here. There we go. So there we go. I got a new horse. So I might have to set up these barriers a little bit better. In fact, I don't strictly need to keep them separate, I guess. No, it's useful to keep them separate so that I can know which is which. All right, so we've got a little foal here, I believe is the word for a baby horse. I think you can feed it wheat until it grows to full strength, basically. So just gonna. I've got tons of wheat from the mini farm over there. At this point, I'm not sure right-clicking is doing anything. So let's go ahead. Okay, buddy. Let's see if I can tame him. It's reading up on horses a bit. Oh, is he already tame? I don't think so. I mean, he wasn't bucking me, so... all right, let's try this. Let's see if I can... Oh, no, he was not tame. Okay. He just... he just wasn't getting angry at me. So... Yeah. I was reading up on this, and apparently the first try has almost a 0% chance of success for taming. So you just have to keep getting right back on. If you didn't already know this, you have to also have an empty hand when you... There we go. Okay, that was quick. When you try and tame a horse. So let's see. Oh, whoops. I need... Oh, okay. I actually didn't realize you could put the saddle on from here. That's cool. Okay, so I've got this guy. He's got 11 hearts, so he got that good trait from the parent, I guess. Let's test out the speed. So the speed's kind of like an average of the parents, but with a little randomness thrown in. So this guy is the same speed as one of the 2 parents. So that's good, actually. Now I'll be able to breed this guy with... Okay, this is going to get real incestuous real fast, but I'm going to basically breed this guy with his parent. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I'm still working on being able to get this. But, and that way... I will have a higher chance. So you got the kind of the lower... This is basically an exact clone of the faster horse that I have over here. So, yeah, he's got 11 hearts. He had the same, basically the same jump height and basically the same speed. So at this point, I probably don't need this guy. It's not really worth keeping him around for his jump boost. So I'll probably end up killing him. There's going to be like horse genocide and incest. This is really kind of an adult-themed episode, I guess. I'll do that off camera though, so you don't have to watch me kill a horse. But yeah, I'm basically going to do a bunch of breeding off camera and see what I can come up with. Hopefully I won't use up too many of my gold ingots. Let's take a look at how much I have. So here's all my gold. Let's see, this is another stacker, so let's convert this all to ingots. Yeah, another stack. So I've got 2.5 stacks. I should be able to breed, I don't know, 80 times, something like that. Carrots shouldn't be a problem, or apples. So, hopefully I can come up with something pretty good. There's a bit of randomness involved, but over time I should be able to select for the traits that I want and breed something nice. This whole setup here is really convenient. I like it. The redstone underground is a little bit messy. Basically, it's just right under the dirt here. Do I have... Yeah, okay. So, yeah, there's redstone down there. This, I'll just briefly explain what's going on, but don't worry about it too much if you don't understand. This goes into a pulse lengthener that goes into a bunch of repeaters that basically go through here, and then there's... On the other side, there's an RS NOR latch that gets triggered by that, it gets turned off by that, and then turned on by this. So when you get here, it sets a bunch of repeater locks, which freezes these. Okay, that was my technical explanation. If you didn't understand it, don't worry too much about it. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna get to my horse breeding, and we'll be back hopefully with a really fast horse. Okay, so I've definitely made some progress. First of all, I want to point out some changes I made to this thing. I kind of recalibrated it so that it'd be a bit more sensitive, so that basically the difference between one lamp and the next is finishing this course a tenth of a second faster. So you see I still get to the end at about the same time that the lamps run out, but yeah, so I recalibrated it so that the original horses I was starting with were probably something like, I think the faster one was probably around the middle, and then the slower one was, I'm not even sure it would have registered on this. But so I've got, this is my fastest horse right now. Let's go ahead and take him on the course. And we'll see what he gets. Of course I already know, but yeah, if we come back over here, we can see all but 2 of the lights are lit up. So that's 14 lights, and that's quite a bit faster than what I started out with. So the breeding was pretty successful. I actually had Etho come by, and he brought one of his horses, and his horse got 15. So that was not his fastest horse. It was apparently a little bit slower than his fastest horse. But that at least makes me pretty confident that I've got something that is at least, you know, decent. So the jumping power on this one is fine. I think it's about the same actually as the horses that I started out with. So nothing bad there. 11 hearts still. So pretty sweet. I'm happy with this. I got some diamond armor from the horse shop near spawn. Pretty cool. I also started breeding donkeys. I basically bred a couple donkeys at Generic B's Donkey Memorial. And let's see, I think this one's the faster one. So donkeys are a bit slower than horses, and I started out with some pretty slow donkeys, but this guy is not too bad. There's probably still quite a bit of work to be done with donkey breeding here. But yeah, this guy gets 7 lamps, so this is about the same speed as the faster of the 2 horses that I started with. So not too bad. It's got 12 hearts. I actually want to try breeding a mule. So mules are, you know, obviously they're real creatures in real life. In real life, they're bred by, you know, breeding a horse and a donkey, and they're sterile. They can't breed. So what I did over here is I added these levers. Basically, I can feed a carrot to the animals. So if, for instance, if I want to breed these 2 guys, I just, you know, give one, give the other, and then I flip the lever and it pulls down the fences here. You can see there's sticky pistons underneath. So it's, I mean, it's not the best because they can like kind of get in each other's pens a little bit, but it's actually pretty good at doing what I want it to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and breed a donkey and a horse and make a mule. I've never done this. We'll see what happens, what it turns out like. Donkey, mule. Okay, so there we go. And yeah, I can just kind of push the horse back into its own thing. Okay, so I have to feed it 20 times with this wheat in order to get it to adult size. There we go. And let's test it out. So this guy can carry a chest, pretty sure. Let's hop on. Oops, hop on. I've discovered that if you feed the animal a lot, it usually likes you the first time. So let's put on the saddle. Let's test this guy out. Hopefully he's a little bit faster than the donkeys. That'd be cool. Still has 11 hearts, so he's not any more durable or anything. Yeah, this guy seems a lot faster than the donkeys. So that'll be cool to have a faster mode of transport. Let's see, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, he's a little bit faster than my fastest donkey. I mean, the way breeding works is it kind of averages the 2. So if you take the fast horse that's up here at 14, and you take the fast donkey that's down here at 7, you average those. That's something like 10.5. So this is maybe a little bit below average. I could probably get a faster mule, but Yeah, this is pretty cool. Whoops. Stepped on the pressure plate. I should go step over. If you accidentally step on the pressure plate, it kind of breaks the thing. So, although I guess you can kind of clear it out this way too. Yeah, let me go grab a chest and put him on the donkey. I think I used up about a stack of gold, maybe actually probably a little bit more than a stack of gold on breeding, so of gold ingots. So there we go. We've got a donkey. He's got a chest. He's got 15 slots here. That's pretty cool. Or sorry, a mule. Yeah, let's take a look at the gold. I actually don't remember what I started out with, but I think I used up a little more than a stack, maybe. But I'm fine with that. I think that's a good use of a stack. Now I've got this fast mode of storage, transportation. Over here I've got all the extra donkeys that I bred. These guys are quite a bit slower than the ones I've got over here. And cool, I'm really happy to have a nice fast storage storage vehicle or whatever you want to call it. So that's pretty cool. I think this has been quite the success. So I actually did try going through the nether with a couple horses, and it didn't work as well as I thought. Basically what happens is you go through the nether portal, or you kind of have to push the horse through the nether portal, because you can't actually ride through the nether portal with one. It won't teleport. But when the horse goes through, it kind of clips into the frame of the portal on the other side, and it can start suffocating, and it can be really hard to get it out. So I actually lost a horse that way. So I'm not sure that it's going to be great for exploring new terrain. This is the next day from when I started. Last night I was out with Etho and and later with Pause on Pause. We found a mesa biome and brought a beacon with haste and just started mining. So Etho and Pause are at kind of war. So I have a little clip of of the two kind of going at it, and I'll roll that right now.
Oh, I think you might have a better sword though.
Oh yeah, I see her on fire, man. I'm just gonna mine.
Oh, he's got strength potion.
Why didn't you bring strength potion? Run if you have to. You can run. Oh!
No, I don't think I'm gonna get him. He's healing. That's what he's
Yeah,
doing.
he just splashed himself with a heal.
Dang
potion.
it. The Etho Slayer.
Using the Etho Slayer.
Man. How far down? Down, where are you?
So there you go. That was really fun. So yeah, we mined out that the Desert Pause came and helped after they fought. It's a civil war that they have, so they have all kinds of truces. So we got a lot of hardened clay, and there's still a lot of hardened clay, and we're going to share that. The mesa biome has so much. I didn't realize that it was... I thought after the top couple layers it would be stone, but it's actually pretty much hardened clay the whole way down. Oh, there's Etho. But yeah, so that was fun mining out with those guys. But all right, and here's the view from the Starship Enterprise. So you can even see the horses down there, and the beacon actually is even reaching. I have the speed and regen effect. Just barely reaches to this corner of the Enterprise, but it's pretty cool. A little bit more progress on the base. And while I'm up here, might as well get my ice mining fix. Yes. Okay, let me explain what happened. I've got Etho in the call with me. Hey, Etho.
Hey.
So, I'm in a little bit of a predicament. Etho, I may have a job offer for you.
Oh.
I know earlier you were saying that you needed diamonds. Well, I've got a job. Here's what happened. I was building a bridge in the nether, and like an idiot, I brought everything with me, all my good gear and everything.
Uh-oh. I think I know where this is going.
I was trying to bring some mushrooms back from a mushroom biome, and I was building a bridge over lava, and I thought, what could possibly happen?
Uh-huh.
My shift key just failed. It just suddenly stopped working. So I fell into this giant ocean of lava. luckily, I didn't panic. Well, I panicked.
I think you panicked.
I panicked a little bit. But anyway.
Did you have,
Okay,
did you have
so what
bandits, though?
happened? Here's what happened. I fell in the lava, and I started taking damage pretty slowly because I have good armor on. I tried to swim to the surface, but that wasn't really happening. So I logged out. Okay, I logged out, and I logged back in and tried to swim up a little bit and log back out because, you know, you get like a couple seconds of invulnerability. And then keep doing that, but I wasn't really making it to the surface, and I kept taking little bits of damage. Then I remembered, okay, wait, I have a health potion in my inventory, so let me drink that because I'll only get 2.5 hearts. So I logged in, got the health potion onto my hotbar, logged out, logged in, drank the health potion. So I'm at 6 hearts now. I'm in a lava ocean in the nether. I'm not too far from the big pathway that you built, to going out to the new. Anyway, the job, should you choose to accept it, is to clear out the lava at my coordinates. I'll log in and grab the coordinates for you real quick, and you need to clear out the lava and then bring me probably like a fire protection potion and maybe like a regen potion.
Oh man, for 10 diamonds.
For 10 diamonds.
Or I could let you die.
Well, you know, I can go to the market, see if anyone else is willing to do the job.
That's true. I think I'll accept.
Okay. So the first thing we need to do.
You do have the coordinates though?
I don't have them written down yet. I'm gonna log in real quick.
Okay, you can handle it.
I'm gonna log in. I'm gonna yell at the coordinates at you. I'm gonna scream them at you.
Okay, I got my pen and paper
You
ready.
got your pen and paper, and then I'm gonna log back out. So I'm gonna tell you the X and the Y and the Z.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go.
And
Negative 18, 22, 40.
negative 18, 22, 40.
No, it was negative 8 something. Okay, I'm gonna have to log in again. Negative 8, 14.
14.
Negative 8, 14.
22,
2240. Also, I just heard a ghast shoot at me. So
when you say 2240, you mean 22Y?
yeah, 22Y. So I'm like down in the lava. 40Z.
Okay. Negative
Okay.
814X.
Yeah,
Negative, right?
negative.
Okay.
Okay, let me log in one more time and we'll
Yeah.
confirm.
Well, don't die.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking damage as long as I do it quick. Okay. Negative 8, 14, 24, 30. 40. Sorry, 40 is the Z coordinate. I was taking a bit of damage there.
Okay.
Hurry, Etho, you're my only hope.
Oh, man.
Okay, so yeah, probably clear out maybe just like a couple blocks below that.
Is it a deep pool?
Yeah, I think it's pretty deep.
Pretty deep?
Yes, but I think if you just bring some gravel with you, you shouldn't have that hard of a time clearing out that area.
And you said it's by my tunnel?
Yeah, it's by the tunnel. Like the Z
yeah,
coordinate, right? It's like 40
Yeah.
blocks away or something like
Right.
that. Maybe a little more. Okay, cool. So I guess we'll we'll check back when you got that done.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
All right. I think that's it.
All right, you got it. You ready for me to log back
Whenever
in?
you're ready.
Okay, so you've got like a splash potion of fire resistance and a splash potion of regen ready to go.
Of healing, yep.
Okay, healing. Yeah, that'll work. All right, I'm gonna log back out real quick if things aren't,
Yeah.
things don't
for
look
sure.
right. Here we go. I'm on fire. I can't see you.
Did that work?
Yeah. Yep. Right.
You got
Perfect.
Fire resist?
Yep. Fire resistance.
Healing. Here's
Yep.
a regen.
Yeah. Actually, I'm at 9 hearts, so that should be good.
Oh,
But I'm
okay.
gonna be on fire for a long time. Actually, the fire resistance is lasting 6 minutes, so that's good.
Huh.
And I can see in my display. You were saying you were having trouble seeing the display. Okay.
Yeah, on the potions it's hard to
Let's-
see right now.
I'm gonna tower up and
You got blocks?
yeah, I got another. I got a ton of blocks because I was bridging over, right?
Right.
Okay, here's the big C. I was so close.
You were right there. You fell off right there.
Oh
Of
my
course.
god. I think I had just run out of cobble. Yeah, there's no cobble in my inventory. So I had run out of cobble, and there was like a gas nearby, and I was like, what do I do? And I was holding shift on the ledge. Alright, well thank you very much, my hero Etho. Aw.
You're
Stupid,
welcome.
get out. Ah. Okay. Oh. So much fire. Etho, get it.
Can you still can't see?
Oh, I can see, but I'm on fire still. See, the thing is, oh, there we go.
Got him.
I was sitting in lava for so long. I thought the fire might last a while because it kind of lasts.
It can last like a minute sometimes
Yeah.
after.
So, but we're good. Thank you very much. I'll have those 10 diamonds for you as soon as we're back to
Thank you.
safety. All right, thanks, Etho.
Yep.
All right. Well, once again, many thanks to Etho. I'm still at 0 deaths on this account. I think I got a few deaths on new MindCracker, but have a 0 next to my name, so that's good. I got a couple mushrooms all the way back from the mushroom island biome. That was way out in the new, I don't know which direction, but in the new 1.7 terrain. So I got a couple other goodies while I was there. I got some like acacia saplings, and I actually purchased these from Etho. These are all the 2 high flowers, and these are really nice because, oh, I don't have any bone meal. Let me grab some bone meal. You can bone meal them and get extra copies of them, and they all turn into dyes. So you can just spam right click and tons of dyes. If I want some red dye, all I do is come to this thing, spam it. Yeah, lots of red dye. So that's gonna make getting yellow, red, magenta, and pink dyes pretty easy. Okay, so I have some mushrooms. I want to put them into the little farm I have over here. I've basically decided that I want to split up the cow section into 2 sections, and basically have a little section over here for the mushrooms, but it's not possible to really split it up without some drastic measures. So these are, well, not that drastic, but this is what I'm doing. Basically, I'm going to push the fences into place. This shouldn't suffocate anything because fences don't suffocate. And I'll grab the pistons, and I'll lower this all by 1 block, and then I'll do the next level. Hopefully I got all the pistons there. Pistons, 4 pistons, perfect. And so I should be able to push all the fences into place, kill off the cows and the extra. Oh, right. So this redstone line is powering the pistons, but it's not updating the pistons. So I have to move it all down. And there we go. Okay. So now we've got, but the problem is I have no way of putting the carpet there because carpet doesn't get pushed by pistons. I don't think I can place it. I did not think this through very well. Well, maybe that's okay. Maybe I'll just split it up and actually once I've killed all these, and I will get a ton of leather and beef from this, which is good. Once I've killed all these, maybe I can actually, I guess I could go ahead and do the same thing, fence off another area over next to it, and then kill the cows that are occupying that space, and that should allow me to do that. So I'm gonna be right back after I do that. Push the pistons once, push the pistons twice. Okay. So apparently that allowed a bunch of cows through, so I'll have to kill off even more, which is a shame. But I can always rebreed these, and it's very easy to do that. I do breed the cows a lot already as it is, so not a big deal to do this. I'll show you all the supplies I have over here. I've killed quite a few cows in my time. Okay, so now though we should be able to go ahead and place down red wool. Can we do that? Yes. Whoops. Red wool here, here, and then I want it to go all the way around, and I'm only going to use a single layer of fence, so it's going to be kind of like the brown wool suddenly ends and then the red wool starts. Hopefully I have enough. If not, I can always shear some more from these sheep right here. No, we're good. So there we go. Now I can just break all these fences? Maybe? It's gonna be hard with all these cows here. Yeah, okay, we're good. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this guy is intersecting the fence. There we go. 4. Okay, so those are all good. I can clear away all the pistons here and everything, and we'll be good. It's just nice to have all this stuff organized. I want to, you know, try and keep things as neat as possible in my base. And okay, so I've got that space set aside. Let's grab these guys. Okay, so knock out the leads here. Lead, and I really don't want them to fall into the cow pit, so I'm gonna like take the long way around. Hey, Etho. Thanks again. Saving me. Yeah, I went back and I had to build that pathway. I was almost there, as you saw. I built walls on the pathway so I could get the mushrooms in without them. Oh no! Don't fall in! Don't fall in! Oh, I'm gonna have to like push them in. Okay, there's one. Nope. Uh-oh. Don't like this. Okay. Oh, no. Don't. Okay, we're good. No! What? You were just in! Okay. Ah, done. Okay. And I can go ahead and breed him. Whoops. Etho said something. Yep. Got 2 mushrooms in my base now. Alright, and then I am gonna... Let's see. I have a bunch of wheat here that I got from my Etho's mini farm. And I'll just breed them... Oops, I don't know. Okay. Come over and breed them, and I'll probably breed them a few times. But this is cool. So now I have mushrooms, and if anyone else wants mushrooms, I don't know. Maybe I'll sell it to them, but probably not. They can probably just come grab mushrooms from my base, and those are an infinite source of food if anyone feels so inclined and wants that. So that's cool. Got my acacias and my bushes. Got my horses and my mule and everything. So pretty cool. Things are looking in good order. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I guess that's about it for this episode. Thanks for watching.